We're gonna find you a new friend today. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna try. Okay, so how it works is you come over here and we will try to... You can bring him if you want. And over here is our single boys.
Juanito is still here. He's our batch.
Juanito. So over here, the single boys, and you can just pick a couple. We'll try them one at a time. And there's no rush. So take a look at all of them. Some of them, the pink dots are girls. The blue dots are boys. And then, you know, it's up to him. What was his name again? Quinoa. That's right. Okay, so Quinoa.
We're gonna get a boy because
yes, we will get a boy.
I like Ray.
Some of these, so be careful because it might say not available. So really look closely before you get super attached.
Where do we see dots that are pink?
Oh, right here.
Blue.
Oh, so I thought you said some were pink. Okay.
Yes, some are pink. Those are girls.
Okay.
Yes, so like Gabby is a girl.
Oh, I see him. Cool.
Trevor is a boy.
Okay. Oh, Trevor's
Trevor's so handsome.
I like Ray.
Trevor, your eyes are amazing.
Trevor's sitting on top of his.
Trevor.
Decide between Ray and Trevor.
For the Bachelor?
Yes.
Trevor.
We have to decide.
For the Bachelor
No,
of the Week.
Trevor. Come here, Mr. Chance. Don't hop up there.
So these are all girls, right?
Yep, in the big group. Sometimes there's a neutered male in there, but
Yeah, so we're
hey, Quinoa, he looks like a baby. Oh, okay. So okay, Champ is circling quinoa. I like quinoa; it's delicious. So this is normal. Saskia says they have to. The humping is shaking hands.
Oh, okay.
They have to jump on each other like that, but we want them to calm down and show signs that they're comfortable with each other. Some people think that one has to be the dominant one and one has to be submissive, and usually there is one like that, but generally speaking, as long as they are okay with the other one's whatever they behavior is, then that's all that matters. So sometimes you'll see two that equally, they both get into the act. And sometimes you'll see one that's more kind of aggressive. But so far, look, Quinoa looked like he was about to wash his face. So that's pretty amazing. But you want to see him be a little bit interested. But ultimately...
Yeah, he's kind of like, scram.
Yeah, but,
He's stiff in his butt.
Look, and there's some funky funk already. So it can get kind of smelly at first. They flare their butts. That's okay. They flare their butts and they wipe them. And that's where you get that white funky funk. And it can be kind of smelly.
Poop drops.
Sometimes people come, they get a bath, and then we do the bondings. And then they're all dirty again.
Don't eat the guinea pig's poop.
Well, they do that sometimes because it has some vital nutrients for them.
You were eating the guinea pig's
Oh, not
poop.
me, yes. Well, but that's just the vital nutrients.
You thought they were jelly beans.
Aren't they?
Now there's 3.
Those look like some pretty tasty jelly beans to me.
They're not jelly beans.
Okay, well, how do you know if you don't taste one?
Because guinea pig, it came out of the guinea pig's butt.
Okay, well, if you saw it, then maybe.
So,
He's like, is that a jelly bean down there?
we are not sure what happened to our other guinea pig. He, it happened within, minutes.
Oh.
He was just all tucked up under the pig loo, and he wouldn't come out for carrots, and he was kind of, twitching. And it looked like when we turned him, we took him out and set him on our lap, and he just kind of, twitched. And it looked like his, I don't know if maybe he was having, backup. His bottom looked like up. It looked like something was going on. I don't know if his...
Was he bloated? Could you feel like his...
He felt like he lost weight. He felt really thin. I don't know if...
Guinea pigs can lose weight pretty quickly, but at the same time...
Fighting.
Well...
I mean, for them to lose so much weight...
Yeah, they hadn't lost a ton. I didn't even notice anything was wrong with him because he was still fine until that day.
you know, I mean, it's hard to say. There could be so much.
Yeah.
That guinea pig poops a lot.
But he's still eating a lot.
He was eating and
Yeah.
pooping and everything.
6 poops. I mean, that's a lot for a guinea
Is
pig.
that all the same?
And how old was he? And
He
you,
was only like 2.5.
you might ask Saskia too.
Okay.
Sometimes guinea pigs, their intestines can get all twisted up, but before that happens, usually they stop eating. Okay, well, if you're going to stand right in front of the camera, then all we can see is your butt. Quinoa is very handsome. I have a big bag of quinoa at home. And I just put it in boiling water and I let it go for 15 minutes and then I put it in a strainer and it's amazing.
Yep.
You can put it on anything.
Quinoa the guinea pig or quinoa the food?
I would never put quinoa the guinea pig in boiling water.
What was that?
Bless you.
That was a little cough, not a sneeze.
Cough.
Because he's kind of cleaning and he's excited. He's probably drooling and he just like... So I saw for a second there the milky eyes. A lot of people will ask me, what's wrong with my guinea pig? Their eyes are all milky. That just happens when they're cleaning. They will get like this milky eyes. Hey, health check?
We have an appointment for an adoption.
Oh, an adoption. Who did you bring?
Another kitty to see if they're compliant so they go.
But who is it? I'm just trying to determine the sex of your guinea pig by the...
It's a boy, I think.
It's a boy, you think?
We don't know.
Bring him over. Come on. All right. That's a crucial bit of information. And I'll show you how to tell also. Okay, and I have a video about how to check the sex of your guinea pig. Move your butt, and I'll put that video right there. Let's see.
Look, there's another one, like baby.
That's two.
There's another
You're going to find your guinea pig a friend?
Okay, we're trying to find ours a friend too.
That's what we're trying to do right now. And honestly, every minute that it goes good, you know, every minute that there's no aggression, he's got the milky eyes on this side too. You see that little spot? It looks almost like glue or milk. Okay, let's see. What do you think, boy or girl? Well, what's going on here?
Going with the boy.
Why is he got... What have you been feeding him? Strawberries?
Oh, no, that's from his wood toy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has like the little to bite on.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. See how wet it is in here? An artificially colored wooden chew toy was getting wet in the carrier, and that ink was rubbing off on their guinea pig. Or some kind of wheat. You can get pads that have absorbent layer.
So what do you think? Do you think he's nice and cute, or should we look at some other one?
So
I
here,
don't
let me
know. He's not super cute, huh?
see. Okay.
I mean, he's kind of
Here's a
cute.
boy.
Yeah.
Here's how you tell.
Come here.
You put your finger above here. Hello.
Oh,
But even so, even
like
if it
that
was
one's
still
bottom.
stuck in there,
it looks
see how
kind
it's
of weird.
round?
I don't like it.
There's the whole little circle.
Yeah.
If it was a girl, it would be kind of more a Y with like a little, just a
No, not this one.
No.
very close to people, very similar. Hey, buddy.
Right here, baby.
So what's his name?
Baby.
Baby, little baby boy.
So I think we're gonna pass on Champ.
Why?
Well, because
Because here's the thing. It's going pretty well. I mean, if there's a reason why, that's why we always say,
Yeah.
we say, pick
pick
your.
the first one.
We'll pick the ones that you like, because if it goes well, then you have a match. And you know, if you think he's too humpy, but honestly,
Well, and his
this
bottom
is
looks
normal.
Really weird that I'm not like even wanting to pick him up.
What do you mean
Like,
his
what?
bottom looks
Well,
weird?
okay, like-
Well, I was mentioning that they flare their butts.
So is that's not always like that?
No, that's just because they're doing this whole act.
That butt flarage is not always gonna be like that.
No, it's never going to be like that except when they're... See, because is his butt flaring right now?
Yeah.
No, those are his testicles.
That's not normally out there, is it?
What? These?
Yeah.
Those are testicles.
Yeah.
No, that's normal.
Do I have a girl?
God, I hope not, or we're screwed. No, it's just that he's plumper. These are his testicles.
Huh. Funny.
No, this is normal. I mean, I wouldn't...
This is normal.
Yeah, I would, you know... and you don't pick your friends based on their
Yeah.
physical,
I know.
we're not all models.
I know.
I mean, some of us are, but...
Why does he keep on getting on?
Health check? Yeah. Go right over there by the garage.
What is it? Umbrella?
So yes, so I mean,
We can't put them on the floor.
that's what happens is they flare their butts like
Yeah.
this.
Just when they're like talking to each other and
Yeah,
like
when
clearing
during
the area?
this, yes, during this process.
okay.
It's totally normal. I mean, because here's something to keep in mind. Because people come and they're like, oh, let's try this one, let's try that one. I don't know about this or whatever. It's only a 20% chance that any two male guinea pigs are going to get along. So when you, yes, or less. So when you have a match that's good, you want to really keep going with it until they prove otherwise. Because basically this is like a miracle happening. Because remember, like I said, one of them is going to be generally a little bit more dominant than the other, and you can't say, "Hey, I want this one to be I want quinoa to be the dominant one."
Yeah.
You know, it's
true.
chemistry, and as long as he is okay with the interaction,
Yeah, as long as they're okay. hanging
that's why
out.
we just have to give him enough time.
How do
Shoot,
you know
bless
which
you.
one- How do you know what's the dominant one? Sorry.
Well, and sometimes there isn't a dominant one, but just by watching them, you know, we just got to watch and we've got to listen and we've just got to keep an open mind. We have a little space house, and if they can share the space house, but I mean, if they were to get along, I mean, you know, you like them enough, aside from the flaring of the butt, because every guinea pig, whether you get a baby or an older one, they're all going to do that. And see how he actually, look at how they were nose to nose like that. Look, and now he's going low and letting him go over. This is actually
That's good.
really amazing.
Okay.
We just,
cute?
yeah.
I mean, he see how he was just kind of like twitching his. He's.
Yeah, he's
I
not
wouldn't be
super
surprised.
bothered by it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he started popcorning. He's so happy. There you go. So now he's getting into the act. So if you guys want to go through there, I can go with you and show you where to choose the piggy. But first, maybe a health check for him.
Oh, okay.
So you can just go right up to the front, and at the desk you can say you're here for a health check.
Can we do a health check too if we didn't do an appointment for that one?
Yeah,
Do we just do the cage?
you can leave it there if you want. Yeah, and maybe we have a little scrap of fleece or something that we can, or an extra pad that we can swap it out because it's already getting kind of wet.
Okay.
Cool. You smelling their funky butts?
They're poopy. Which one's pooping?
Well,
They're both.
Probably both pooping.
They're both pooping. Look at her nose.
I see 8.
Quinoa and Chance. He said, give me a chance. Even though my butt is funky. Funky butt pigs need love too.
That's pretty cutie.
Hoping that these whales will be calming.
Calming whales.
Yeah. Do you know what cartoon character has a tattoo that looks just like this? I'll give you a hint. He eats spinach and then he gets really strong.
Oh yeah, you might know.
So,
He's a
100 years ago, there was a cartoon called Popeye the Sailor Man.
What? I am fast to the finish when I eat me spinach.
That's a really weird movie. The Robin
it is,
Williams
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Like, what? I see.
There's a funny.
What is he doing when he eats? When he's sniffing his butt?
He's getting to know him in the easiest way. He's like, what'd you have for dinner last night? Oh, romaine?
Yeah.
Romaine, me too.
I mean, that is the fastest way to get to know somebody. You know, you just sniff their butt and then pretty much all secrets are revealed.
For humans too.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
You already know your sister.
Sniffing her butt? That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna go get the house for them.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and get it
Okay.
before they, and also maybe some treats before they start fighting.
Okay.
What's the bachelor of the week?
Now let's put him up on.
That's
So we always have more males than females because females tend to bond faster. So we came up with an idea for the single males. All the boys, we have a bachelor of the week, but week is spelled W-H-E-E-K.
Week.
Noise you know, they make week. Yeah, so we have
Squeak, squeak,
each
squeak.
week we have a new bachelor.
Each week we have a new.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
That one's gone, right?
Who is that?
Jonah.
Jonah. Yeah, he's gone.
He left in the belly of a whale.
You know, you're lucky because all these people. Some of them, like Sushi, was here for a year.
Yeah. You should see Sushi and Xena right now.
Now he's got a girlfriend.
They are.
That looks like quinoa.
Do you believe that? He has a girlfriend.
It's so great.
That one looks like quinoa.
Oh, it does look like
What's
Tina.
her name?
Her name's Xena,
That
Yeah,
one.
like,
the warrior
there
princess.
used to be a TV show.
Ursula's magical hair. Magic.
Okay, kind of matches.
What do you think, Ursula? Let's give me. She. I'm not making fun. She was like, can we exchange? Can we put him back and try another one that doesn't have a butt that's all flared out? I was like,
Kind of scary.
They're all gonna flare.
they will all flare.
They will all flare. Remember that book I was reading?
Yeah.
Larry butts?
There was a butt flare chapter.
No. Remember where they show their
I-
testicles?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
present. That was
Present
really
themselves,
funny.
Yeah.
I did not put the link to that book. I really should have.
She was asking about Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah's cute.
Well, Jonah's been gone for a long time.
So this has been really calm.
January 29th.
Yeah, that's not that long.
That's a long time ago for us.
Look at quinoa.
Because our pigs.
That's so great that we're actually
rotate.
doing that well. In the restaurant business, they call it turnover.
Yeah. I mean, unlike most rescues, I mean, we adopt out a lot of pigs in a weekend. You know, I mean, most
Yeah.
rescues only do like a couple. I mean, we're
Yeah.
adopting.
That's because we're super famous in France.
All the there's tons of Danish people that are like it's
Here?
Like, all,
In France?
No, all the people like that love guinea pigs. Like all the people I follow on Instagram, I feel are like
Danish
Denmark.
Danish is from Denmark.
Yeah.
And Dutch is from Holland. And
Right.
why are there all these weird bugs here?
Well, they like that smell.
But what are they? Yeah, the poop is attracting
Look at
them.
his face.
I know, he's a cutie.
So he seems pretty submissive.
Yes.
Pretty docile.
He was the second in command in ours.
Yes.
Ours as well. He was the
Don't land
Duke.
on
King
quinoa
Kiwi is
for
How long?
Way.
How long has it been?
Quinoa move.
since the other one died? Just last week.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that's good. That's
Monday,
that's
Tuesday.
it's a fair. I mean,
Tuesday.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about like if you know. Usually, sometimes when the other one dies,
That's
like,
Ray.
Yeah.
I love him. He's my
Hi, Ray.
sorry. Keep going. What'd you say, Ursula?
No, it's the one who wasn't the boss before will
Becomes the
like,
boss?
Will like to become the boss.
It just kind of depends on how big the other one is.
Too, it
Oh,
has
yeah.
been too,
Well,
but it
and
hasn't
maybe
been
once
that
he gets
long.
back to his house.
He was
Yeah.
first he was pretty submissive, and then he started doing his humping thing, later. So
It's very distracted. There's a lot going on too.
yeah,
He's like, hey, I want the carrot.
But has there been any chattering at all?
zero chattering.
That's good. It just depends. I'm sorry, what was your pig's name?
Quinoa.
Quinoa. So it just depends how quinoa reacts and how much you can tolerate, because Chance is definitely not one to back down anytime soon. He's definitely a boss pig, and so he will always want to hump. And if Quinoa is okay with that, and
Do
he
you
can
think
put
he's
up
always
with
going to do that?
it.
It'll calm
It'll
down.
calm down, but there'll be days where he'll just want to hump a little bit, and I mean, I have pigs that have been together
Go in there,
for
both
2 years
boys.
now, and there'll just be a day where all of a sudden the other one wants to hump, and he'll be like, no thank you, and then it'll stop really quick.
Yeah.
They have their days.
Both Nails and Piggy Smalls rumble strut and chase each other.
But Quinoa seems very easygoing,
Yeah. He's tolerating the shenanigans.
because Chance is definitely a boss. He can't be with
That
another
was
boss.
easy.
We're taking a chance on Chance.
Ray is
was
he's
easy.
my baby.
Did he just give you a kiss
He's,
through the?
Well, we
make
really
sure
liked
you
Ray, but
notice that
she's-
he's a satin.
She was telling us that he's aggressive.
He is aggressive. He's also a lot younger. He's 4 months old. He's 3 years old.
Yeah.
So he's more at and to be honest with you, he's better for your girls because he's great to hold. He's just more of a potato. As to a Ray is still at the stage where he wants to like.
Squirmy and scratchy.
Yeah, and so I'm sure the girls want to hold, and Ray is just probably going to be a little bit more and rambunctious not aggressive towards you. I mean, he will probably. He might actually work out with Quinoa just because Quinoa is.
Go in there, Quinoa. Go. You can fit in there too. Go on.
But for the girls, I think. And how old?
They just need a little push.
Like about 2.5, I'd say.
It's a better match, honestly, because 2 is like you don't want to continue a perpetuated cycle of having a young one and an older one, and and for you guys, know.
Look, the space house does it again.
It's kind of like a scare tactic. Like if we can survive this together,
It's 7 minutes in heaven.
it's like the Titanic is sinking, and you just, you bond over the tragedy.
You don't have to be so dramatic.
It
What's
is.
what's the analogous tragedy that's happening right now?
There's birds.
I like this one.
It's
That's what
open space.
That's why the space house is. That's true. What's that over there?
The minute the minute they hear.
That is a pigeon.
We had a turkey chase us.
Here before, yes, when we used to let Angel roam, yeah.
When that turkey
more
was
you run,
young, I
more
picked
he'll
him up
chase.
before.
Really?
Like that. Have you seen him? When was the last time you saw him?
Was it the last?
I mean, because he's a full-on
No.
super turkey now.
He's
think we
been
came up
locked
with
up for a while now.
Oh yeah.
It was It was the
I told
time.
him to run.
It was the time.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
the time.
That's
It was
the
the
problem.
time before
No,
last
the girls had to run because he was coming. So, like,
He was like,
If
hey,
you- if you
we were
turn
like,
Give him
hey,
some
it's a
treats.
You walk
turkey.
towards him, he'll run from you.
There you go, boys.
So it's if you run away, he'll run
chases
to
you. Yeah.
If you run to him, he'll run from you.
What a weirdo.
So that's kind of what I do.
So let's
So
let these
run
guys
to
chill in
him?
here for a little
If you
bit,
go
and we'll
to
check
him,
back
he'll
in a
run
little.
from you.
so Sonora is.
Call that.
Okay, it's time to call it. What?
It's a bond.
It's a bond.
Winner.
Ursula has declared
It's like
that they are best friends. And where do you guys live?
we live in Hermosa Beach.
Hermosa. Oh, that's such a wonderful place.
We love
We have a
you,
nice
a
big grassy
puppy.
backyard, and they get to go out in the backyard.
Awesome.
You
Supervised,
know,
of
puppy.
course.
Yes, of course. And we have a
Of
cage,
course. Great.
container area. And we don't leave.
What kind of cage are they in?
They're in the Midwest.
Perfect.
I sent the picture with all the
Yeah,
adoption
yeah.
stuff.
That'll be perfect.
They're going back in there.
And what else? Oh, and I do want to do a health check with her.
And you guys have totally been here because look at your sweet tights. They're leggings. I get in trouble every time I call them tights.
You've been to 2 festivals. We're regular.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Then let's
This is where I had
health checks for everybody. This is where you had your birthday party.
a couple years ago.
Do you know how many people would give anything to have a birthday party at the LA Guinea Pig Rescue if they could?
And that's where I got these sauces.
I was here on one Saturday when it was my birthday and I got to ride a horse. I did.
There's a horse right there.
You're right there. Oh, I didn't see that person.
We just got horses walking down the street. That horse goes by itself to go to the market and bring groceries home. Okay.
Postmates.
No. Yeah, that horse is an Uber driver. That horse.
For real?
Uh-huh.
It'd be silly if you could just
You
like
didn't see the light?
Uber,
He's
Uber
got a
up
little,
dog,
yeah.
Uber up a horse to pick you up.
That'd be pretty cool. You've got, your choices are carpool,
My mom,
regular, or
my
horse.
dad got this shirt
Yeah, that's
from
what I
my
got.
Look at that.
I got this for
Boom.
Christmas.
Guinea corn. Look at that. Are the poops rainbow colored?
That would be the best.
There's only one way to find out. Okay, let's do it. Chancey! We took a chance on love and we found it.
Are you documenting a bonding?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to dig. Okay, don't get into
We took a chance on love. So Chance is going home with Quinoa and a really awesome family, and if anything crazy happens, if he comes back, I'll be the first to let you know. Saskia, guess who just found a home? Senor Chance.
Chance. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
We took a chance on love. I wish Chance and Quinoa the best of luck, and I hope they become the best of friends. Time will tell. And thank you guys for being a part of this. I hope you learned something about the guinea pig bonding process. Stay tuned.